What's up, world? This is Fragniac, and I got a best sound settings set up for Black Ops 3. Try saying that 3 times fast, right? So the first thing that you want to make sure that you do have a headset. Any kind of headset, to be perfectly honest, will work. If you want to use some earbuds, if you have an iPhone or something like that, the earbuds that come with that, you just want to make sure that it's a 3.5 millimeter jack that you're using for your headset, right? So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to jump right into the options menu. And now these are my settings that I switch back to default just for the purpose of this video. I usually use these settings in game, so please bear with me for a second while I get back in here and try to remember exactly what I use on a daily to sound whore to make sure I have the best audio in the game, and then I'm hearing everybody's footsteps and everybody's movement. Yeah, let's just get right into it, right? So the first thing that you want to do, again, you want to go in the menu, hit audio. Now, all these settings, again, are going to be the settings that I originally had with the game when I first bought it. So these are the default settings for Black Ops 3, right? All right, now the master volume, you want to keep that at a 10, right? And that's just for every sound that comes through the game. Now, what's going to happen once you change your settings, the master volume is going to heighten those particular settings that you set for yourself, right? So you want to keep the master volume as high as possible. So we're not going to mess with that. Advanced volume, you want to go into this menu here. Now you want your voice volume to be very, very low as you possibly can get it. You know, I do like to hear some voices just to, I don't know, it's kind of weird, right? I like to hear some voices in my head, but I like to hear some type of voices. So I'm going to take this all the way down to a 2. All right, the music volume, I'm gonna leave that at 0. I really don't care too much about the music volume, and I saw in the update that they did actually take the music out for when you start a game. So the sound effects volume, you want to leave your sound effects volume at a 10. And now this is the probably one of the biggest settings that you want to leave alone. All right, this and along with master volume, you want to leave those alone, just because it needs a sound effect. Now this is where you're gonna get all of your footsteps, all of your boosting ability, your wall running. You're gonna be able to hear all that. Once you turn everything else down, you'll be able to hear this a lot better. And it goes back to that saying, like, for people that are blind, right? They can hear, smell, and feel things a lot better just because they do have one of those senses taken away. Right? So essentially what you're going to do here is you're going to make sure that you're taking away some of these senses and heighten the other ones, right? So now the cinematics volume, you want to take the cinematics volume all the way down as far as possible. To be perfectly honest, again, I do like to have some type of volume in there just to have that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 feel. You know what I'm talking about. You've been playing the game. All right, so we're going to go back, right? We're going to go down to controller sound, personal preference. Controller sound, I like it, I love it, but this kind of goes back to the vibration setting as well. I don't particularly need it, and I'm gonna take it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and disable the controller sound, right? Audio presets. Now I've checked each and every one of these presets. Personally, I like the Treyarch mix, bass boost, high boost, super crunch, headphones. I've tried all of these, and the one that I like the most is going to be Super Crunch. Aside from the name, it sounds pretty cool. It does make everything crisper. You know, it's really weird. I don't know, it's a really weird setting, and I like it in game a lot more. So I would say stick with Super Crunch. Actually, I would say go through all of these, man. Go through all of these audio presets and see which one fits you best. But personally, personal preference, Super Crunch is the way I want to go, and that's the way I go. You can test all these right now, or you can go all the way through them and then test them again. I'm not going to test them. It's kind of a waste of time. Multiplayer dialogue, you want to go ahead and disable that. Multiplayer music, there's none there, so you want to leave that alone. And then subtitles, you want your subtitles off, because personally, you really don't need them. Now, this is only for multiplayer. If you're going and you're playing a campaign, I suggest you leave everything the way that it is. Like, leave that shit alone. But if you're doing multiplayer, these are our multiplayer settings for Black Ops 3. If you like this video, you want to see more, don't forget to crush that like button as hard as you possibly can. And you haven't subscribed, do that for your boy. I will be bringing you guys more tips and tricks in the future, in the very near future. I'm gonna try to grind these out. If I can get one video out a day, I think it'll help you guys out a lot, especially if you guys are having any trouble in Black Ops 3. But this, once again, my friends, has been my Call of Duty Black Ops 3 audio settings, sound whoring, best settings, best sound settings setup. Again, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next game. 26 seconds. Let's see if we can do it, baby. Oh, right here? Yeah, right here. Ooh. Oh, bloodthirsty. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my God, that's nasty.